Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This is for example, the first one that you sent me, excluding cost. So you build the select, great, you know. Um, so there are two ways we can do this in .NET Report, okay? So the first one is that we take your query as is and we can put it in MySQL and create a stored procedure out of it, okay? So I call this stored procedure RSP total, whatever, and it's the same query that you send. So you can do it this way. This is going to be like a hard-coded report. It's not going to be dynamic. Okay. So then you go to the .NET Reports setup page, okay, and then you go to stored procedure. Then I'm going to go and look for the stored procedure name and put it in here and hit search. Okay, then it comes back with my stored procedure. I expand this. I can call it something better, like total sales by payment method, excluding complementary. Okay, and then I hit done here. I can change this stuff too, but okay. So then I hit save, and now this stored procedure is added to the system. Okay, so now when I go to .NET Report, and then like let's say, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and create it in default. So I go to report, and I go predefine because I just added this. This is available now. Okay, and then I can call it the same thing, total sales by payment method, excluding complementary. Okay, and then I can say, okay, so now you can also assign user roles and stuff. So you can say, okay, I only want these guys to see it. I don't want them to change it. Okay. Okay, now when I save and run it, so it brings the data back exactly, and you have your report. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. This is not the ideal way, obviously, because this is not a dynamic report. You create this report, and you do a stored procedure. It's kind of like the uh, SSRS method, right? I mean, but for complicated ones, sure, you can do it, and you can do other formatting and things like that. You know. Okay, but let me show you a better way. Okay, so we're gonna create the same report. Okay, we're gonna do it in a better way. Okay, so let me go back to my SQL. So all I'm doing is I'm selecting payment method, and I'm counting bookings, right? So I'll go find these guys. So I'm gonna go to, so first I'm gonna go to dynamic, okay, and so payment method title is coming from payment methods, payment method English. Then the next one is booking, and it's the count of payment method, right? So I come in here and I choose payment method, and when I make it a summary, so it's automatically grouping great payment method. I want to count it, okay, and then the final thing you have is total KD, which is the sum of total amount, right? So I come back here and I choose total amount, and I choose the sum, okay. Then you have some filters where your booking status is 2 and payment method is not 7. Okay, so I come in here and I say, what was it? Booking status. So I choose, okay, so booking status is up here. I have to choose booking status. I really don't want it in my report, so I can either move it in detail or I can just not show it. It's my option. But now, because I've added it, I can choose booking status as a filter. Okay, so booking status was 2. Okay, and then I can choose payment method. Now, payment method, I've set it up as a as a filter already, so it's gonna give you a nice drop down. Okay, so and it says payment method is not equal to 7, right? And if I look at my payment methods, 7 is complementary, so I can say not in complementary. Okay, I'm gonna call it same report just for the name. I mean, we can change it, but basically it's, so we've set up the exact same report without writing any stored procedure, without writing any SQL, and I guess we can keep the same settings and hit save and run. Okay, So you see, it's the exact same data that came back. So if I go back to, let me open this in a new tab. Okay, so now I have two reports. Okay, so this one was the stored procedure one. So I run it. So let me put it side by side. So as you can see, it's the exact same report, same data, everything. I mean, it's sorted differently, sure, but it's the same information. And but with the dynamic one, it gives you a lot more options, right? So with this one, there is no sorting built in, there is no drill down. But with the dynamic, you have drill down built in. So you can see these 67 rows right here. It will give you details. Okay, and then you can drill down into one of these two. The other thing is that the sorting is built in. So obviously this is the dynamic report is much, and it's a lot faster to create also. Another thing that you can do is you can, now you were creating two different report, one for excluding complementary, one for including complementary. You don't need to do that. You can just simply put a filter on there, booking status, and then when you save and run it, so users can change this. I think, sorry, not on booking status. What I want to do it is on payment method. Okay. So now when I save and run it, so you see payment method is up here. So if you want to change it, I'm going to fix the formatting. It should show you the whole thing. Anyways, but you can choose equal to, or you can choose in, or you can choose not in, so you can do things like that where users can change things. Like, so if I just want to see cash, I hit refresh report. So, you don't have to go and create a different report. So this row right here with the 67 records show up. So hopefully this will get you a better idea. Hey, so let me also show you the security stuff here. So, when I created the report and when an admin mode is turned on, I can, set who can view the report only and things like that. So let me go ahead and log in as a different user. Okay. So I'll log in as okay. I'll log in as the TV director who does not have access to, who does not have admin access. So see, first thing is that your admin mode button is not there, and when you go into the folder, see, you cannot edit or delete these reports. You can only run them. Okay. You can always create a copy of it and make changes if you want, but they don't have the ability to. If they're not admin, they don't have the ability to remove or delete this. So, global reports that you've created, when other users log in, they cannot mess it up. They can only run it. Okay. So I just wanted to show you this as a concept.